Madrid 118 400, we have it as our second com. We are using runway 08 at Casarubios, and we have 218 miles, nautical miles to San Sebastian. Okay, so pre-taxi we have the seat belts, flaps are up, visually check, avionics are on, our avionics are on. Altimeter, we said it earlier, our transponder is on standby. We did the radio test, we have the taxi light on, we have our brakes are free, and we've tested our altitude indicator, our turn coordinator, and our HSI points to the campus. Great. We now need to go and do our run up. Let's call Cuatro Vientos. Hola, buenos días. Soy el Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel. Quería activar mi plan de vuelo, por favor. Vale, muchas gracias. Hasta luego. ¿Algún tráfico en paso final, Casarubios? Ese tráfico notificado entrando en pista 08 para despegue inmediato y salida hacia el norte, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, Casarubios.
Primer tercio de viento en cola 08, Eco Charlie Zulu Juliet Mike.
En carrera en la 08, el Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Mirando final 08 para te estoy a la atención de 58.
Instruments are in the green.
Mirando primer tercio de viento en cola izquierda 08, Prescul 738.
70. Let's have a look at this slow traffic in front of us. Gear up.
Eco November Bravo virando a base izquierda 08 con tráfico final a la vista.
Ok, 25.
Eco Charlie Víctor 5 abandonando el circuito por prolongación de viento cruzado izquierda de la 08, que tengáis buenos vuelos.
Viento cruzado de la 08 con el tráfico procedente de la vista y saliendo hacia el norte, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
European Flight 02 Alfa Sierra sobre el Sanadú en curso a la depuradora a 3000 pies.
Madrid, buenos días, el Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, adelante señor, notifique posición.
Acabo de salir de Casarubios del Monte, Lima Eco Mike Tango, con plan visual a San Sebastián, LESO. Ahora mismo a 3500.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, muy buenos días, en contacto radar. QNH 1030, vuela por altitudes visuales, espacio audiovisual.
¿Me puede repetir el altímetro, por favor?
1030, señor, QNH 1030, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
1030, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel. Okay, so good morning again.
Tráfico Quality Flight 26 Sierra en la vertical de punto.
We just departed Casarubios. We are on our way to... There must be an antenna here. So let's go to the right. So we are going to San Sebastian for for a short weekend. I'm flying up this morning. It's Saturday morning to visit the family, and the idea is to fly via the VFR corridor, which is on the northwest of Madrid Barajas Airport. At 3,500 feet, that's the allowed altitude, and then from there is all the way straight north to San Sebastian. We'll fly past Burgos, Vitoria, and then we will do our approach towards San Sebastian. The weather has been extremely nice, but overnight we got these clouds over Madrid, and then there's supposed to be some broken clouds further up on our route. I hope nothing serious to oblige us to return to Madrid. Early this morning the VFR corridor was was closed. There was very low cloud with zero ceiling.
American 36, proceed direct over.
And we had to wait for a while before taking off. I had to wait for a while for the fog to clear. But now everything seems to be okay. We will turn a bit to our right so that we start going through the VFR passage, which I'll show you. As you can see, it's a passage between the Barajas airport and Colmenar Viejo. So let's see if we can pick it up. The visual passage, as you can see, it goes through two control areas, the area of Madrid and the area of Colmenar. And as you can see, it's still a bit cloudy, but the weather has cleared up quite a bit. There is still low cloud, but I would expect it to lift or just move to the northwest so that we can have a very good flight. You can pick up Madrid from here, the skyscrapers in the north of Madrid, and I am with the cabin heat on because it's been very cold. It's supposed to be a great flight because San Sebastian is reporting clear skies, and all the way there it should be clear. There might be some patches of fog that I would expect us to fly over according to the weather forecast. So we are with Madrid Radar.
Lima, departure, climbing flight level 160.
And this over here is Colmenar Viejo. There is a VOR.
Climb flight level 240, Ryanair, Airways Tango.
And you've just heard Ryanair approaching Madrid for landing. Now what's happening is the aircraft is actually taking off from our right, okay? From our right, and they climb up. So that's why it's very critical when we go past Colmenar to be staying at exactly 3,500 feet, which is the allowed altitude for VFR flying. Otherwise, we might interfere with the departures of Barajas. They have two runways. I think it's 0927, both of them, left and right. Okay, I hope this is working. San Sebastián, buenos días, el Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, San Sebastian Tower, good day.
Hola, buenos días. Estoy a unas 4 millas al suroeste de Bagas, descendiendo a 4.500 y respondiendo a 7211 con 1034.
Eco Lima Hotel recibido, tiene pista discreción 04 y 22, condición de la superficie 555, 25% mojada. Cabo OK, temperatura 7, punto del rocío 0, QNH 1034. Recibido, pista 04, no tiene tráfico notificado y puede proceder en aproximación directa. Notifique base izquierda, pista 04.
Notificaré base izquierda, pista 04, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, para su información, la pista ha sido tratada con urea.
Recibido, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Sí, disculpe, se me cortó. Y hay obras en plataforma.
Recibido, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel. I hope we can pick up a bit of San Sebastian. This is the valley that takes you all the way to San Sebastian, which you can see in the distance over there. Mount Yeldo and Aconcha, the beach. So let's prepare for the approach and landing. Before we land, you can see San Sebastian over there. You can see Anoeta. Left base runway 04, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, Roger. Runway 04, clear to land.
Clear to land, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel. Okay, gear down, 3 greens.
Yeah, runway 04, clear to land. Wind 030 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear to land, runway 04, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel.
Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel, backtrack is approved. Taxi to the stop engine area via gate Alpha. Your stand will be number 8.
Backtrack to the stand via Alpha, stand 8, Eco Charlie Lima Lima Hotel. So friends, we have arrived at San Sebastian, as you can see. Here is the famous football stadium of Anoeta, the very famous bar of San Sebastian, the Chopper Bar. If you want to be a member, you need to own a Harley Davidson, just in case you didn't know. Here we are in the center of San Sebastian, and there's a cathedral in front of us called the Cathedral of El Buen Pastor, so the Cathedral of the Good Shepherd. Full of people walking up and down. There is a very famous hotel just behind it, and that's the Hotel Londres. Lampposts, very elegant indeed, and the town hall fully lit in the background, as you can see. In the center of the city, the old part of San Sebastian. A classic shop in San Sebastian for children's fashion. one of the most famous places to buy sweets in San Sebastian. Apparently the royal family, when they used to spend their summers in the north of Spain because of the heat of Madrid, they used to order their sweets here. It's really a pleasure being here. If you've never been to San Sebastian, make sure you visit it. It's an unbelievably beautiful place with very nice restaurants. If you want to buy a traditional Basque hat, well, that's the place to come to in San Sebastian. Casa Ponsol. And finally, at the central square, ready to have something to eat. This is a place called Gorrite.
¡Hey, chavales!
Chavales, vamos. Ya nos podemos sentar, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Pues muy bien.
Gemma, vení, que hay que coger el sitio. A mí me encantó la navaja de laboral.
¿Te la has comprado?
No, la tenía de Madrid.
Luego porque la traía la maleta. La traía la maleta.